Hey, everybody. Let's get Kingpin. Go ahead. You can go home, Kingpin. We're done with you. And put on my webcam. This is Dr. Norbert coming to you from London. And with me is the Huggy Bear. Hello, Huggy.
I am the Huggy Bear. Hello, Norbert.
Welcome to Season 16, Week 3 of Season 16. And we've got a great match for you tonight with some of the titans of the TTS scene. Redcathal from Ireland is going to be playing Guardians of the Galaxy. And against him is the mighty RichMid from the RichMid show, who will be playing Thralls of Dracula, which I'm excited about because it's new stuff.
Players that have been around forever.
Yeah.
Feels like.
It seems like, yeah. Let me, there's the capture. There's the game. All right, everybody, let us go look at their rosters straight away. And in red will be RichMid Gaming. He is playing Beta Ray Bill, Bullseye, Drax, Dracula himself, Gamora, Thanos, Space Reality Thanos, Living Mummy Nkantu, Nebula, Namor, and Ghost Rider. He's got Demons Downtown, Gamma Wave, Intrusions, Alien Ship, Fear Grips, and the Matesi Formula. Tactics cards are Daughters of Thanos, interesting, Deal with the Devil, Patch Up, Prince's Protection, Sacrifice, Scuttlebutt on Me, Survival, Warpath, and then Thralls of Dracula and Service to Anubis. All right. Looking over on Cuddle's side, he should be playing Guardians. Don't hide it yet, Cuddle. Please don't hide it yet. We've got Gamora, Cosmic Ghost Rider, CGR, Beta Ray Bill, Baron Zemo 1, Agent Venom, Groot, Namor Submariner, Rocket, Star-Lord, and Thor 2, the hero of Midgard. Tactics cards. I didn't see his secure crises, unfortunately. But anyway, tactics are Survival, Sacrifice, Recal, Prince's Protection, Lovable Misfits, I'm a Baron After All, Galaxy's Greatest, Foreign Assignment, Deadly Duo, and Brace for Impact. Looking at the dice, it seems like Coddle won, so he's just written me a message. Let's see what they... I won. So Coddle won. He's locked in at 17 points. And which crisis type did you take? Is all. Then go. So let's see. Other than that, oops, sorry. There we go. Other than that, what do you think of the rosters, Huggy Bear?
So Cuddle is running a sort of semi-classic Guardians roster, which is basically Guardians core, and then splash in some of the big hitters of the season, namely Thor 2 and Namor, among other things in there. Mm-hmm. When it comes to RichMid's list, this will be the first time I'm gonna see Thralls of Dracula be played, so that will be very, very exciting.
Same here. I'm excited to see that.
At first hand, it's not an affiliation that I think I hold to be very competitive, and that is mostly due to the fact that they have a leadership that costs a tactics card slot.
Sure.
And then they don't have any affiliated tactics cards. And there aren't currently many non-affiliated tactics cards around. So you'll be mostly dependent on character-specific tactics cards, which slightly limits your choices. But the big strength is, of course, that you can bring whatever you want. Mr. Dracula can turn anyone into a vampire, obviously, and some characters benefit a lot from the healing, from the leadership. You can put up bleed and heal from people that are bleeding. Very thematic, vampires drinking blood and all. So I suppose that having characters that are tanky with lots of defensive tech will make each health point more valuable, and thus up the value of the leadership as well.
Sure. I agree. I've heard that they're kind of like a mid faction, sort of like Midnight Suns in the way that they play. But I'm looking forward to finding
Yeah,
out how they play.
Dracula is a great model.
Oh my God, he was a
So
terror at the Mutant Weekender. Holy moly!
yeah,
I was really you don't want to hit him. He's such a beefy guy, and he hurts you more than you hurt him, kind of a guy.
yep.
Whew. But I'm looking forward to seeing how his leadership works. Why don't you tell the folks at home what the first of all, let's have beer because I can't wait any longer. Hello, everybody. This is my second to last. Where is it? Second to last Trappist Westfellerin 12, the best beer in the world. Second to last. I only have one left, Huggy Bear. But the good news is March 7th through 9th is the Belgian Masters Triple XL. This March 7th through 9th, me and 3 other Londoners are going to join the Belgians, the Dutch, and French people. I think some Germans as well that are going to the event. And we are going to be playing some MCP and drinking some sweet, sweet, sweet Belgian beers of all different types. So if you are in the area, it's in Leopoldsburg, Belgium, March 7th through 9th. I highly encourage you to come. It's a fantastic event, and the Belgians know how to put on a good show. What are you drinking tonight?
All right. I'm drinking one of my current favorite whiskeys, a Bunnard, which is 60%.
Whoa, whoa! You gonna splash that bad boy a little bit with some water? No, look right down the hatch. Cheers, everybody. Have a great
Right
show.
down the hatch.
Have a good show, everybody. Oh man, let's go. All right. Let's look at the crises first, and then you can tell us about the leadership and all that jazz. So Coddle, Guardians player, took Secures, so he went with Infinity Formula. These are the ones that you gain an extra power if you're contesting them. And Rich has gotten Alien Ship. That is a very popular one these days. And there are three power chords down the middle. And during the cleanup phase, if you are holding one with 3 or more power on you, you have to roll 3 dice. And for every Skull and Wild that you get in the result, you take a damage, and all characters within 2 of you also take a damage. The map tonight comes from Pat, good old Pat, Across the Bifrost. Well, formerly of Across the Bifrost, because that's now I'm on that show. Huzzah! And
new sheriff in town.
And this is a Cosmic Palace. I don't know if we've seen this one before, so let us take a look. Ooh, ooh, ooh. It's like a big secret here. Come on. There we go. And what do we got? All right, so we have down at the bottom, we've got some size 2 planters, size 3 cosmic cargo, size 2 crates, more size 2 crates, size 2 planters, size 3 crates on the left in the middle, a couple of banners, size 1 banners, size 3. Woo! Uncharacteristic for Pat. Not only is there not 2 size 4s on this, there's no size 4s at all. Whoa, Pat. But this, I don't know what he's experimenting. All right, the crises, the secures at the top right and top left, and also on the bottom left and the bottom right. And then, as I mentioned, the power cores for the alien ship are straight down the middle. What are the rosters? Ooh, gosh, Rich went hyper tall. He went with Beta Ray Bill, Dracula, who's a 5 threat. And, he went with Thanos. So this is, what did I say? Reality and space Thanos, I guess?
A little bit hard to tell because the cards are tucked in underneath.
I know. I forgot what I said earlier.
It's definitely a reality gem and reality space. It's Senior Thanos.
Senior Thanos, the best kind of Thanos. And then for cards, he's taken Survival, Sacrifice, Warpath, Patch Up, and of course, Thralls of Dracula is a leadership card. And we'll come to that. Coddle's gone.
Survival, huh? Interesting pick.
Yeah, considering he's gone so tall, right? Is that what you mean?
Yeah, it's a card that is absolutely worthless as long as you have priority.
Yeah. Okay, Coddle's taken Star-Lord, Rocket, Groot, Namor, and Beta Ray Bill. His cards are
mostly affiliated, actually.
Is Namor Guardians?
No, but Bill is.
Bill is, yeah.
Namor is the only non-Guardian.
Okay.
Mostly affiliated.
Deadly Duo, Garlic, Galaxy's Greatest, Sacrifice, Recal, and Brace for Impact are the cards. All right. Tell us about the teams. What are your thoughts?
Rich going super tall here is interesting. It should be able to play slightly like old Black Order. Dracula resembles Corvus a lot in a way that he doesn't have action economy, no way of getting extra moves, but he does have a range 3 bow. The hypnotic gaze, I think it's called.
Yeah.
And Thanos always projects a load of threat. Interesting to see him deployed on a flank here, because generally you have to stay very, very careful round 1 when you're facing Thanos, because he can reach basically any character on the board and fish him in,
Kidnap.
put him in front of his beaters, and then have priority for the entire game and back-to-back KO stuff. That is what he does. If an activated model will be kidnapped and placed next to, well, assuming Dracula here. But Cuddle is well aware of this tactics, so he is most likely perfectly capable of playing around it. We'll see what happens.
Okay, so Rich has put Thanos way hard right and Dracula right next to him. Nobody in the middle. Super interesting. Beta Ray Bill on the left. Meanwhile, Coddle has put Beta Ray Bill far top left there, Submariner in the middle, Storlord to his right, Rocket to the right, and Groot right next to Rocket, which makes sense. Coddle, of course, has priority, and so he's going first. Okay, everybody, buckle up for this crazy game. Already, Rich throwing surprises out. It's kind of, he's like the P Diddy of the MCP universe, throwing these parties. What are those parties called? it's that
Diddy
kind
parties?
of Diddy parties. Somebody will know what I'm talking about. They were called something, freak parties, freak outs, maybe. I think we'll call it freak outs. This is RichMid's freak out in MCP. People are saying Warpath is for Dracula. I think that's a great idea, because action economy is a problem in Dracula. So yeah, good point, Glenn.
Very good card for him. Ooh, looks like Rich is considering going down the middle with Thanos. That is dangerous.
So yeah, Kato went forward with Groot relatively safely. He picked up the alien ship at the bottom. He's size 3, so he's not going to be hidden by that cosmic cargo, but he'll get cover there. So he's relatively safe, and he's quite beefy. So it's not quite a safe grab, but it's the kind of guy you want to be kind of in danger if it has to be. But yeah, Thanos going early. Rich not passing it. Instead is moving him towards the middle.
Perhaps he got stressed out by the fact that Cuddle sent Groot forward. I mean, he could probably reach Groot and fish him in, but Groot is a somewhat unattractive character to bring in because he has 7 health, he has 4 physical defense, he can get lucky and tank, and then he can retaliate hard with his auto-staggering, auto-throwing spender.
All right, Thanos has moved forward. He portaled Dracula up, and then he moved again to grab the center extract, and now he's going to portal himself back.
Yeah, Space Jam himself works.
Yeah.
Otherwise, if he had remained in place, then Namor could have just walked up and spiked him with his trident.
Okay, is Namor's charge online straight away?
It's not.
It's not. Okay.
But Namor ignores
damage reduction. Yeah.
Yes.
Good call. All right. Coddle's Beta Ray Bill is going forward to pick up the top top extract. So Coddle's got 2 now.
He'll be patted on the hand by Dracula here. Thanos, however, was forced to spend all of his power to achieve that move, so he will not be doing a Death's Decree.
Mm-hmm.
So it'll be a regular 7 dice attack into Bill, that he will be able to reduce with his cybernetic something.
Yeah.
You can spend 1 power to reduce 1 death.
That one. All right, that's Bill done. So now it's back over to Rich to see if he decides to pass or not.
By the way, did you want me to narrate the Dracula leadership?
Yeah, please do. Tell everybody, how does it work?
It's called Bloodlust. Once per turn during an allied character's activation, it may pay 1 power and choose an enemy character within 2. the chosen enemy character gains the bleed special condition.
Uh-huh.
If the chosen character already has the bleed special condition, this character may remove 1 damage from himself instead.
Mm-hmm.
So, putting bleed on the opponent's models and then sucking their blood. Very thematic.
It's a
Perhaps the coolest leadership in the game.
Yeah, seriously.
Not sure about its power level.
Well, the tricky bit is
very cool.
You know, you don't get 2 for 1, so to speak. Like, you know, you're either throwing the bleeds out or then you're reaping the harvest of the bleeds. But they don't.
Yeah.
But, you know,
and so, the bleeds. I mean, damage from bleed adds up, and your opponent doesn't want to spend a ton of actions shaking said bleeds. But yeah, I mean, the concept of Thralls of Dracula is very similar to Hellfire Club. And if you put those leaderships next to each other, like spend 1 power to heal 1, very situationally depending on where you're placed, or just have all of your characters simultaneously heal 1 and get 1 power, basically no matter where they're placed, as long as they are close to an objective.
Okay.
But you get to play Dracula over Emma Frost. Otherwise, very similar.
Yeah, that's a good point. A bit more fair leadership than Emma's, to be honest.
Absolutely.
Real quick, Rocket decided to move up to the secure and also be within 2 of Groot, so that they can, you know, do their little partnership. And now Dracula has moved forward and is attacking Beta Ray Bill. First attack of the game. Here we go.
Da boom.
Ugh, bad roll.
Woof.
Dracula, bad roll.
That's a whiff.
That's a whiff. Now, the leadership doesn't cost power, right? So you can just do it?
It costs 1 power.
It costs 1 power. Okay. So he's going to go ahead.
No reason not to hear it. Yeah, he got Hex.
Okay, so he got the trigger on his regular builder to put Hex on Bill.
Yep.
And
he could very well spend 1 power to put bleed on him too.
Yeah.
Because Dracula will immediately refund that power because he gets. Oh, he didn't. Why didn't he?
He didn't do it. No, I don't know.
Perhaps he forgot. Because Dracula, when he ends an activation within 3 of a model with bleed, he immediately. The Bill is immune to bleed.
Bill, I didn't know that.
Sorry, my bad.
I didn't know that about Bill.
Yeah,
okay.
He's actually immune to most things.
Yeah,
most things that are good.
Let's see. I can tell you because that's interesting now. Bleed, incinerate, poison,
and incinerate. Yeah.
Well, okay, maybe not poison so much.
Incinerate being the big one, but
yeah,
here it's
bleed. Yeah. Namor has decided to move over to secure the top secure, and that was the end of his activation.
And apply his reroll 1 within 2 to Bill.
Oh yeah, cool. And now Rich is activating his Beta Ray Bill, who it turns out is immune to bleed.
Yep.
And he's moving forward. He wants to do his long-range attack against Groot. Long-range attack is energy. Costs him 2. And it's range 4. But what's nice is that Groot only has 2 energy. He'll get cover, but he's rolling 2 dice. And he's failed both rolls, so he's going to get 1 save for the cover. Oh, God. Ooh, Bill crushed it this time.
Oof.
Ooh. The crits that he rolled. Oh, God, the crits rolled into successes. That's 7 hits.
Word.
No, it doesn't quite one-shot him.
I don't know if that's...
No.
Yeah. Is that a size 2 or 3
size 3,
in front
3.
of Groot?
He's got cover.
3. Okay, so it got cover. Oh, my word. Wing it token? No? No bueno.
Didn't help. He did wing in it, and it didn't help.
Took 6. Wow. Ouch.
That was brutal.
Great shot by Bill.
Yeah, Bill had that guy's number. Oh, and then the core. Yeah, Glenn's mentioning about the power core that he's holding. He's gonna have to roll that in the cleanup phase, and he might take a hit and get wiped out. I think they're adjusting just to make sure that Rockets is actually indeed within 2. And now let's see what Bill's done. So Cottle's got Star-Lord left. That's all.
Yeah. So setting up Star-Lord to be able to sacrifice from Groot. Apparently doesn't want him to go down. Ooh. No, not sacrifice range, I guess.
I don't know what he's up to. I think Cottle's got the red mist in his eyes. He's just like, I need to shoot something back. I got to get back into this.
Yeah, but this is a double move, so it's not.
Oh, it's double move.
I mean,
okay.
So he's positioned now so that he can threaten. I'm not sure if he can reach the top side with a double move.
Yeah.
Maybe he can, but he's like positioning him somewhere in the midfield so that he can sort of maybe contribute a little bit to either side, depending on what happens.
All right, hang on.
Unlikely
This is
to
Groot rolling his crisis, I think. He's looking for skulls and wilds. Oh, and he survived. He didn't roll one. Oh, big roll. Woo. Nicely done, Groot.
Yeah. Yeah, for sure. I'm uncertain if that's beneficial to him because sometimes it can be better to just daze and wake up on full health. It's certainly going to be tempting for RichMid to go first with Bill, but if he does, then Namor is going to charge Thanos and put a stagger on him, I assume.
Yeah, because now he's loaded on power. Glenn's all over this game. Glenn's saying Groot could heal and then stagger Bill. Yeah.
Yep.
Woo! All right, I'm
Yeah,
taking a look.
Sure can.
Who else had a roll? Bill had a roll. I think seems like he was okay as well, and I'm not sure Thanos needed to roll. So nobody else took damage. Is the point? Nobody took damage at all from the extracts. So we're heading into round 2. Cottle up 4 points to 3, and has who's got priority? Should be Rich, right?
Yeah, Rich is gonna have prio for most likely all of this game. So there's not, except for Thanos, there's not an immense amount of pressure on Cathal's models here. Groot is the only one in real danger, I'd say. If Rich, I mean, he could go first with Thanos and try to take down Namor, for instance. But as soon as Thanos is activated, then pressure is relieved basically all across the board for Redcathal, and then he can start to go for points where he can and try to turn this into a scoring game. Try to win that way.
Okay. Glenn's pointing out sacrifice is going to protect Thanos from Namor stagger by shunting it over to Dracula.
So stagger Dracula instead. Yeah, and Dracula can auto shake if he doesn't move with his mist form.
Oh yeah. Oh, Dracula is such a fun, well-designed character. Man, cheers to AMG. Cheers. Oh, so what I was going to say, Huggy Bear. As you know, I am now on the Across the Bifrost podcast with my friend Jamie here in London. And we'll have a new episode coming out on Friday, which is one of our normal box reviews. But next week will, if all things go well, be a very special episode. So be on the lookout for the episode that drops. Let me check the date here. The 31st of January.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Can't wait.
Something special for everybody. Tune into that. And we have a Patreon as well. And I mention that only because we do a lot of more competitively oriented deep dives with some high-level players. And so we have a number of episodes out already for that as well, but only for Patreon subscribers. And tell us about your show.
Yeah, I run a podcast with Caller, also known as Anders. It's called Masters of the Multiverse. We provide an episode once per month, basically, and we will our next episode will most likely be our takeaways from the Mutant Weekender.
Oh, cool! I can't wait to hear that. Ooh, that's gonna be fun. Great. When's that coming out?
When we have recorded it.
Okay. Beta Ray Bill has moved up, so he's within 2 of Groot and is going to do his.
Looked like he was just outside of 2 actually, but
Oh, well, why would he move though?
I don't know.
Anyway, he's rolled his. I think
Because
it's.
it looks like it's outside of 2.
Yeah.
I don't know. Maybe he wanted to stay out of the spender range.
I don't know.
Yeah, that's enough.
Anyway, he's rolled 3 hits into 2 saves, just 1. Yeah, I think he wanted to move in within 2 to avoid the cover.
Cuddle should crit. I don't know if Cuddle rolled his crit. Because there's only 2 dice results.
Glenn's saying he tried to energy attack Groot. Okay, so he spent the power. Oh yeah, I see. He's down to 1 power. So he must have spent the power. But it got sacrificed into Rocket. Thanks, everybody.
That's it. That's why Rocket took 1 damage. Because he has constant cover. Yeah.
Okay, cool. So what happened, guys, is that Rich did the energy attack like he'd expect into Groot. He did move himself forward, though, for other reasons. I'm not sure. Anyway, he spent 2 to do the energy attack. He rolled 3 hits, but Coddle sacrificed it from Groot onto Rocket. Rocket rolled 2 saves, plus has automatic.
That's it.
It just has 2 saves. Yeah. And so he took 1 point of damage and is incinerated.
And because you cannot explode crits when you sacrifice, he did.
Bill, Coddle's Bill now has activated. He's thrown Dracula out to Africa.
Get that guy out of there.
And is now double moving. Remember, he has the extract, so he's in double moving.
That's a great move, I think, because now Coddle forces... Namor is forcing Dracula to activate now and get within sacrifice range of Thanos. Otherwise, Thanos is gonna get staggered. And I think Thanos generally wants to activate as late in the round as possible because that's when his impact is the highest. But not Rich because he's going now. Maybe.
Rich is all gas, no brakes tonight. Checking to see if he can get over to Groot. He desperately wants Groot to die.
Yeah, 1 base gem and 1 move.
Let's see if he does it or not. One other announcement then, not only of your podcast, but tell us about your big event coming up.
Oh, yeah. The Multiverse of Malmö is taking place in June, more specifically on the 7th to 8th of June in Malmö Brewing Company. So it's an event, a 40-man event. Currently, we might expand that. Situated in a brewery in Malmö.
With barbecue food. With barbecue food.
Barbecue food, great food. You were there last year.
I was.
At this very venue. And there are not many tickets left, actually.
Congrats. Great.
Around, last thing I heard was that there were around 30 sold. And the tickets went live 1 week ago.
Nice. Congrats. That's great.
So we are counting on filling it up quite soon. And then we'll see if we can expand a little bit, maybe to 48 people. But no matter what, it's going to be a fantastic event. Last year, we had 32 signups.
Yep.
So expanding. And it's great to see that both some people that were there last year are going to come back, and also some new faces that I've heard about the quality and the coziness.
Yeah, the friendliness.
Are flocking.
Yeah, it's a great event. I highly recommend people to go to it. I went last year, and it was a thrill, so I'm looking forward to going again. We're bringing some other Londoners over. I know of, obviously, Swedes are going to be there, probably some Danes. Any other nationalities that you know of?
I'm hoping to see some Austrians.
Nice.
And those guys are great. And I know that there is at least 1 Norwegian coming.
Cool. That's great. All right.
Well, last year Seth was, I think Seth is coming.
Yeah, Seth.
So then we get a poll as well.
Yeah. All right. Thanos decided to portal himself forward towards Bill, then moved once towards Bill, and is now right. Not Bill. Sorry, Star-Lord. Now he's right next to him, so he's got one action left. If I did this right.
Yep. So,
I have to remember to link our events in the descriptions of these videos. I will do that. I'll try to remember for that.
I assume Thanos is going to try to kill Groot here. Sacrifice has been burned.
Yeah. So he could. Yep. Sure enough, he's going to do his energy attacks, not his normal attack. His energy attack into Groot, which is a longer range. That's good for Thanos, and also, oh, that's a good hit. Five into one save, possibly with cover. Still doesn't do it.
Groot had it coming.
Yep.
Not sure if he's close enough to pick up that. Nope. Apparently not, because it's throwing it towards Bill, but Star-Lord is going to be able to pick that up later.
Yeah.
If Cuddle now activates Namor, moves once, and then charges Thanos, then we have a situation where Dracula is way over in Africa, unlikely to be able to contribute very much. Well, he's not going to do anything except moving this round. He is probably going to have to move at least once next round, unless Thanos can rearrange the board. But then, I mean, no matter what happens there, we have a situation where all of the extracts are on the south side of the table, and none of the extracts are on the north side of the table.
Yeah,
so
right.
There's every incentive for Cuddle to simply bring the game to this side of the table and force Dracula to just spend most of his time running.
Yeah. Okay. Thanos ended his activation by, or not quite finished yet, but he did put the bleed from the leadership onto Star-Lord, and is now deciding who he wants to Space Gem away.
Portal. Space Gem cannot affect.
Okay. I never remember.
Space Gem himself.
I know. I never remember.
Space Gem can only affect friendly models.
Okay.
So Cosmic Portal.
Cosmic Portal. Which is anybody, right? A friend or enemy.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. So he's wisely moved Rocket out of range of Groot, although Groot's, what's his name? He's dazed anyway.
One attack.
Yeah.
Effectively.
I think so. Yeah.
And Rocket currently does not have the 4 power needed for the hard-on enforcer.
Yeah. Yeah. All right. Back over to Coddle. How's that whiskey? 60%, boy. It's fine, huh?
It burns a little bit, but
I don't know that brand. Do you drink it a lot?
A Bunned. It was gifted to me.
Ooh. Oh yeah, look at that. Huh? Who gave it to you?
I got it for my birthday from a friend.
Nice. Okay, Star-Lord's decided to move
almost
up.
Out.
Yeah, I see this. How many birthdays ago was that? Star-Lord decided to move up onto the crate and pick up that extract. No surprise. Let's see what he does with his second action. He's got bleed on him. What's that?
Shoot Thanos.
No, he's going to go ahead and try to secure or negate the secure that Bill was having there. Good point. Good call. It's all about points, people. For new players, it's all about killing stuff, and then they realize, oh no, wait, you don't win the game by killing stuff, really. All right, now that must have been a pass.
A little bit surprised. Yeah, because I mean, Namor is kind of in danger of getting one shot by Dracula if he remains in place there.
Well, anyway, Coddle's moving Rocket back onto the point within 2 of Groot, and is probably going to end the activation. Oh, he's going to shoot maybe Thanos.
No. He might shake Shock. 4 dice energy into
Thanos. Is it Shock, not to incinerate that he got from Bill? Sorry, guys. Yeah, Shock. Yeah, he might do that.
Oh, he wants to place in such a way that Thanos
can't see him.
Does not have line of sight to him because he's size 1. Maybe can, maybe it can't. looks a bit. If you're asking me.
Shin saying he took him a year to get over the Unga Bunga attack style. Unga Bunga. Hey man, just play Asgard. You could get back into it. We did, as Vadermact, on the Across the Bifrost Patreon episode, we did an Asgard review with Coddle. Actually, Coddle was the guest on that one. So if you want to hear that, that's the last one that came out just a couple days ago. So sign up.
Right.
Okay, here we come. Dracula is finally going to decide to do something. Ooh, that's his special...
He's very fast when he uses his wolf form.
Wolf form, yeah. So do you drop your extract? He doesn't have one, but...
Or is it bat form?
I don't remember.
Let's look up the different animals that he can turn into. Vlad Dracula can turn himself into a bat. Then he gains flight. That's all. Oh. Wolf is long move.
Mm-hmm.
And the mist form makes him drop all objective tokens and remove all special conditions and up to 2 damage. Wow.
Yeah. And what does that cost?
But he has to do a move action. It costs 1 power.
1 power.
And you have to do a move action.
And you can only use it once per turn, I'd imagine, right?
That is not true.
Wow.
You can do it at the beginning of every move action.
Amazing. Cool.
Yeah.
Yep. So sure enough, he's doing a double move, double wolf move. What a versatile character. Really cool.
Mm-hmm.
Have you painted up this model?
I have not, but I have assembled him.
Yeah, tricky to assemble, isn't it? With all the bats. They're really cool.
Yeah, all the bats. I somewhat regret putting all the bats on him.
Yeah. Yeah, he was a little challenging, but the worst in recent memory was Lady Jane Thor. Oh my lord, was she difficult to put together properly?
Oh yeah.
It's all her lightning. The lightning didn't really fit easily together. Namor moving forward onto the now vacated secure at the top right of the screen, and that'll be the round, everybody. So that's again
4 points for Cuddle, if I'm not miscalculating.
Yep, 2 secures, 2 extracts.
And only 1 for Rich. I have to step away for 1 minute. Carry the show for me, Norbert.
All right, you got it, big guy. Are you getting more whiskey? Is that what's happening? What's going on over there?
Exactly. Yeah.
Okay, cool.
I just have to put the laundry into the...
Oh, okay. The wife points. Got it. I know, everybody. This should be a lesson to all the men, the gamer men out there watching this, which is probably everybody. Get those wife points in, fellas, if you want to have a happy life with your hobby. It makes everybody happy. Makes them happy. Makes you happy. Makes the little plastic men happy. And it's just a good thing to do. Anyhow, that is the end of round 2, and Coddle is doing quite well. He's up 8 to 4 points, but that was fast. Well, you're like a pro.
Yeah, false alarm. It wasn't not done yet.
Oh.
I shouldn't have said anything right.
8 to 4 for Coddle, but Rich now has the first move. So we'll see how he decides to spend it. Oh, did anybody blow up for the alien ship stuff? It does. Oh, Star-Lord might have.
No one holding.
Star-Lord
no, because he was on 1 power at the time.
He was. He's on 1 damage.
3 power now.
Yeah, but oh, okay. Why did he take a damage? Bleed. Yeah, from bleed. Okay. Yeah, and so nobody took damage from the crisis again, from the extracts. Okay.
Mm-hmm. So Dracula has enough power to bow someone in, put 1 attack into them, but he still needs to move once, and I think Rich needs to get more attacks out of his big pieces here, if he wants to stop the bleeding of points, because 1 more round like this, and I don't know.
Yes, but Rich needs to start killing stuff now. Anyway, he's decided to move Dracula normal onto the point. Excuse me. And Now, what is he going to do with the second action? Interesting. I hear dice being
Groot
arranged.
needs to get one shot, otherwise he will
do his nasty
stagger
spender. Right?
Thanos.
Okay, so it looks like Thanos has spent some power, so he's putting Death's Decree on Dracula.
Yep.
Dracula doing
9
his normal
mighty
attack.
dice into Star-Lord. This is not fun for Star-Lord.
Is this Star? Ooh, good hit. Shoot.
Yeah. He's toast.
Ooh.
Sliced in half.
Oh God. 6, 7, 8 points into 0 saves. If it is indeed Star-Lord, he could do his. No, he's just taking.
It doesn't matter.
Doesn't matter.
Even if both
they convert,
dice connect, he just still takes enough damage.
So that's a one shot. And drops his extract for his trouble, which I'm sure Dracula will now pick it up.
That's
Recal. Why didn't he use Recal? Yeah, good point, Glenn.
I mean,
maybe it wasn't worth it.
It's still 9 dice.
Yeah,
I think it's better saved for another situation. Probably, I think it goes down. He's likely to go down anyway.
Yeah. Okay. So now Dracula has some power. He could do his bow on people, but Rich has decided not to. Did he give anybody bleed? Nope. Wow, Rich is very conservative in some respects. I guess you don't have to do fancy stuff if the dice just say yes all the time. Rich has got his arrangements. He's like the kingpin of MCP in real life.
Yeah.
The dice are afraid of him.
Groot can place within 2 of Thanos and within 1. Ooh, rooting Bill. That's a good move.
So this is Groot using his special ability to root people. Superpower, right? And so he's rooted Bill, which means he has to pay an extra power whenever he wants to use a superpower. Then I
think he actually named that special condition. Feels like Root. Groot roots.
And then he's moved onto the secure, and now I think is probably trying to use his spender on Thanos. And there's a lot of special things that happen with this attack, so it's not just about the damage. Look at that, 5 blanks and 1 skull. Womp womp.
Wow.
Jesus.
But the stagger is automatic.
Yeah, and that's what we need here. It's a stagger. Senior Thanos. Winging it token. Oh, you blew it. Oh, Jesus. And that rolled into more skulls. Coddle, that Groot was not meant to. Yeah. I don't know if I'd use the winging it token to push damage through with so little there. He's pushed 1 through
stagger
somehow.
And throw.
And a throw. That was the other part. Yeah. So stagger and throw. The throw. Both of these are fantastic things to do to Thanos. So that's good. Although he's throwing them closer to Bill, Coddle's Bill. I don't know if that's so great. I would have thrown him backwards maybe.
I mean, he's staggered, so he's only going to put out 1 attack.
Yeah, okay, but he
still can probably tank that.
Yeah.
Maybe not a Hex Bill, though.
No. I think Hex Bill is just going to run around, score points.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, that's probably true for most of Coddle's models this game.
Yep. Okay, so that was Groot done. Over to... What? Oh, Dracula's done. So Rich is deciding to go with Thanos. Thanos is going to, let me get this right, Space Gem himself.
Yep.
Yeah, I did it.
Yeah. So he does have the power for a portal, so he could get Rocket if he wants to take out Rocket before he activates. I mean,
I will mention while we're pausing here that the second Mutant Weekender of this year will be taking place in May. We're doing a second chapter. The narrative, the comic book story, so to speak, is continuing from January's story into May. We're doing in the same location in the west side of London, and this will be May 17th and 18th of this year. We have sold like 55 tickets out of the 80 we have available. And so I will put links into the show notes, as long as I can remember, or message me if you want to learn more about it. But we hope to have you there. It's going to be a great time again. 2 days, 7 games, lots of different ways to earn prizes, even if you don't win, if you're not winning. the first day. The second day kind of resets everything. So you have chances to win on Saturday and Sunday stuff, and just have just a great time. And you were there, and hopefully people will hear your episode and feel compelled to come along. In other news, we need more subscribers. I want more subscribers. I feel like Chewy and Lucas Schick or Chic and who else? Even RichMid. RichMid's got a lot of subscribers though. We're not even close to Rich though. But those other guys, we need to be better than that. I mean, come on, people. Like and subscribe. And honestly, I don't care. I just want you to watch the videos and play more MCP and tell your friends about MCP. So, but if liking and subscribing helps in that quest, please do it. What else? Oh, I wanted to say about subscribers and things like that. Mr. Beast, monster, like biggest YouTuber of all time right now. He started by like counting backwards, or no, just counting up to 100,000. That was his video, counting from 1 to 100,000. And you got to look. What we're streaming here is a niche of a niche. I mean, honestly, but seriously, come on. It's got to be more entertaining than Mr. Beast counting from 1 to 100,000. And that guy has, 10 bazillion followers. We don't even have 1,000. What's up with that? I mean, should we dumb this show down even more? And that's the way to get subscribers? Should we do it in 6-second segments so the kids can follow along? Like, what do I do?
Well, the people are already following us, so
yeah. But how are we going to pay? How are we going to pay for the yacht that we have in mind with this?
Yeah, I know that's a problem.
This subscriber base. I mean, that's a problem, right? So people need to step up. Yeah. Thank you. Lou the Lunatic has it right. He says, even if you hate MCP, sub to Norbert. Damn right.
Yes.
Just sub.
We aim to please.
Or I'm going to start counting from 1 to 100,000 on these shows. All right. I don't know if that's a threat or an inducement. I'm not sure. You know what's doing really well though this year is the OnlyFans channel, Huggy Bear. I think some of the new moves that you've been doing have really been drawing in the subscribers. So keep up that.
It's all about the attire.
I mean, that French maid outfit. Were you doing laundry?
You know what? I had a crazy idea the other day.
Go on.
Because I've been dabbling a little bit with the criminal syndicate since the Weekender.
Okay.
And I was like, I want to paint up like 10 different kingpins just to have different suits available. Different suits, ties, and shirts for the proper occasion. Like,
oh, that's hilarious. All right, look, Thanos has decided to space jam himself down towards the bottom of the board, and now is looking to portal Bill somehow. Rich is still working it out. So you want to play Kingpin, Crims, or other leaders as well?
Yeah, Kingpin is the only one. I can't wait for the Daredevil show.
Oh, I saw this. I should watch the video again, the trailer. March can't come here soon enough. What do I want to say? I can't remember. Yeah, it's a bit of a lull in Marvel shows and stuff. I guess the What If stuff is happening. I haven't seen those yet.
Did we see a space gem now? So Thanos is actually activating?
Well, he has. He space gemmed himself down. He's space gemmed himself down towards the south.
So he's committed to the activation now.
Yeah. And so now he's deciding what to do with his portals. So he was looking at Bill, but now Rich is moving over to Rocket, moving Rocket out of Groot's protection aura. big news from AMG with all the new crises coming out.
Mm-hmm.
It's exciting times for playing MCP.
Oh yeah.
Do you think there'll be a character update soon, or not till September?
I don't know. I haven't heard anything from AMG about that.
Okay, no, it's not. It's just a speculation question. Thanos is attacking somebody. I think Groot. Let's see. He's rolled another good hit. That's 6 hits into 1 save. Oh, that was into Rocket. Yep.
Good night, sweet prince.
And he gets to throw him for his troubles because of the trigger that he got on that attack before damage is dealt. So Rocket's out of the picture for this round. Along with, who's the other? Oh, it's Star-Lord. Yeah, wow. Yeah, well, Rich needs this. Rich needs this to stay in the game, folks. And as a TO, for a long-time TO, nothing, I didn't care who won about stuff. I just wanted to see tight games with really interesting plays. So, you know, good for Rich getting this game to continue in a competitive fashion. All right, Coddle's moved his beta ray build twice to the top of the board. But I mean, why interesting? Isn't that like, that seems like perfect. He's going to score 2 points up there now, and nobody's going to.
Yeah. So the way the board state looks now, Rich looks to be in position to score 4 this round.
Okay.
Meaning, and Cuddle is looking at 3, so we'll have an 11-8 situation, which is, I mean, dangerous for Rich, but not irreparable.
Yeah. All right, Rich is moving his last action. I'm surprised he doesn't passport. It's a I guess he can't now because there's only Namor left. Sorry. All right, Bill's deciding to move on to the other point where Groot is. Groot is, of course, injured. Bill is not, I think, right? Yeah. So Bill will score that point.
He will.
And now the question is...
Doesn't even need to displace Groot.
No.
But it's...
Well, go ahead.
I mean, it could be dangerous to go for Groot here, because put damage into Groot here, because that means he needs to kill him immediately next round, or he will stagger Thanos again.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I mean, if Namor could walk and spender Thanos to get the extract, that would be great, but I'm not sure if he is within range of 1 move and 2, which he needs to be for that.
All right, Bill he's still thinking about Bill. Bill's got 1 action left, and he's got power for his throw. So he could do all kinds of stuff. I mean, throwing Groot to the bottom of the screen wouldn't be a bad idea.
Nope. Making it very hard for him to contribute next round.
Yep.
But also somewhat hard to kill.
All right, he's decided to put the leadership lead on on
Trees
Groot.
don't have blood. What do we have? Sap?
Sap.
Or
yeah, sap.
Suckling the sap.
All right, and that's it for Bill.
He didn't strike him.
Yeah, he didn't strike him, didn't throw him, nothing. Rich is a madman. Who knows, understands Rich.
Suck that sap. Oh, he was close enough. Ooh, so I assume this is charge. Has to be a charge. Yes.
Okay, so Namor's charging Thanos.
Yep.
And so this attack, does he have to do damage to put the stagger on him, or is it just ordinary?
Yes, he needs to do at least 1 damage, but he does have a wing hit token, so he,
and his own reroll.
And he's ignoring the damage reduction.
Yeah. Wow.
So
cool. Great hit from Coddle. 1, 2, 3, 4 hits so far. Crits rolling into another hit, so that's 5 hits into 1 save. Actually, Reality Gem works, so 2 saves. So 3 going through.
Maybe wing a token before the Namor reroll here.
Yeah. No, it looks like Namor reroll first. It rolled into a blank, nothing. And now the wing in it. So now both go. So 3, 4, 5 hits so far. 2 rerolls. Oh, both convert. Nice. So, 7 hits.
6 damage.
6 damage.
Now reality gem. So 5 damage.
5 damage. Yeah. Oh, but Rich only took 4. Oh no, now he took 5. Now he took 6. Yeah. He took it all. He fixed it. He did damage reduction, and then I'm sure Coddle told him, nah.
If he loses, if he goes down here and loses Cosmic Portal, that could put a spanner in the works. Ooh.
Well, he has a second attack, doesn't he?
Be tempted. He does. So he can do the spender to make Thanos, that makes Thanos drop the extract automatically. But he could also be tempted to, if he calculates on doing the 2 damage, and then uses the spender that allows him to interact with a token for free and get a short move afterwards, then that's maybe Rich is considering Warpath here, looks like.
Oh, interesting.
Getting him further away from Groot and Rocket, so making them less likely to die.
Ron Licious. Is that Ron from Old Days Ron up north? I don't know your surname anymore. Ron, he's like he used to play Inhumans. He won the York Weekender with Inhumans.
Yeah.
I wonder if that's the same Ron. Be nice to see you again, buddy, if it is you. All right, second attack. Through bunch of crits rolled into hits. So 3.
Yeah, that's gonna be a
wow.
Thanos.
5. It hits into 3 saves. No damage reduction means it all goes through. Yes, he dazes. Thanos. Wait, now Thanos took the damage back off again for some reason. Did he recal or something?
4.
No, he did it anyway. I don't know what's going on with the thing, but he's dropped the token, and Namor's picking it up. Oof, brutal. That is brutal. Dracula had a big hit this round, and Namor did too, or twice really.
Yep.
So, wow, this is not putting Rich in a good spot.
Oh, Thanos only took 1 here, so but he did the attack that causes him to.
Oh wait!
Yeah, he wanted to leave Thanos alive on 1. To keep him staggered. That's it. Thanos might go down in the cleanup phase, though.
Glenn's got it. So Namor elected to re-roll one of his successes into a failure, as it so happened, such that Thanos did not actually get dazed, but used the spender's ability to make him drop the extract anyway. Now Thanos is alive on 1, but
Thanos goes down here anyway because he takes 2 from Namor rolling 2 skulls while holding the ship core.
Yeah. That's hilarious. Everything's coming up, Coddle. Wow.
11-7, yeah.
11-7. Yikes.
Yeah. Unlikely to. The game's unlikely to end in round 4, I'd say.
That's good for us drinkers. More time for drinking.
Yep.
I made it through like about a half of the board. They had like 30 beers. Oh, I shouldn't say that. They had a lot of beers at the the brewery that we're going to be playing in, and I was making my way down the list. Actually, now I think back, I went through the list. I went through the whole list, but in my head, the list only consists of like darker, heavier, maltier type of beers, and only about I think 25% of the things listed on there were in that lane. The rest were like IPAs and lagers and stuff like that, which I don't like as much. And so so I didn't bother with those. So I think I went through all the ones that I kind of like, my style that I like.
Nice. Now I have stepped away from it.
Now is time. Okay.
Now is the time.
Mrs. Huggy Bear is like, yeah, you get in there, do that laundry. Galaxy's Greatest now, yeah. So that's for all the Galaxy's Greatest is a card that affects all injured Guardians. So that would be Rocket, Groot, and Star-Lord. So I mean, if you're going to use it, now's the time. Namor can't benefit from it, and Bill's very safe up there. not likely to get flipped anytime soon. I'm not sure when you can use that card, Glenn. Let us take a peek. See if I can find it real quick. There it is. It is, yep, active. So he has to wait for his own turn to come. Boy, that still was pretty.
Man, that machine's yanking my crank.
Another false alarm. I think that machine. I think Mrs. Bear has like a special remote control, it's causing it to.
Yeah, for sure. Wife points, gentlemen. Get them, earn them, send them on tournaments and events.
Yeah, like Malmo or London or Leopoldsburg, Belgium. There's so many options right now. You should be using those points. Did Coddle forget power phase is a question in the chat.
Yeah.
I think he has. Store alert is on 0.
Yeah.
Coddle's all excited. He's Days Thanos.
5 even.
Plus Infinity Formula. Yeah, Glenn's played this game great. Infinity Formula is supposed to give everybody an extra power during the power phase. Coddle, what are you doing, man?
Yeah, there it is.
Okay, he got it. Okay, cool. Yep, he remembered. But Rich has got priority, so let's see what he does with it.
Yep. So he's in a bit of a conundrum here because he needs to take down Namor, I think, or else Thanos will be staggered again.
Yep.
But he also needs to take down Groot because Groot can also stagger someone hard.
Guardian's still good, turns out.
For sure.
Namor being a menace. Okay, yeah, sure enough, he's going after Namor first. So first attack, physical attack into Namor. Namor's going to get a reroll, don't forget. Rich is not rolled terribly well. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4 hits, including the crit. That comes off of the reality gem. So there you go. 5 hits into 2 saves. It's 3 going through. Unless he runs the wing in a token. Nope, he's letting it go through. He's Namor's now on 5 out of 7. 5 out of 7. Yes. Thanos spending a bit of power. Can he Death Decree himself?
No.
No. So what's the power for? His spender, maybe? Probably his spender.
Yeah. He can buff dice on his energy spender.
Okay.
His energy attack with range 3.
He's also used the leadership to put bleed on Namor. And now the second attack happens.
Yep.
And the dice roll it. Oh, great hit. Oh, this is so good. 3, 4, 5, 6 before the crit. 7 with the crit into 2 saves. This reroll Namor doesn't help him. 5 going through. That wipes out Namor and drops his core. Yes. Come on, Rich. Rich is just, he's like a WWE guy, you know. He's, getting all beaten up in the early parts of the rounds, and the crowd gets all messed up. Oh, is it recal time? Yes, it's recal time. Coddle, you rat bastard.
I don't know about this.
Let's see if it works. Let's see if recal pays off. 2 saves for Coddle. Yes, it did.
Oh my God, he gets it. Oh no. No, it doesn't. It doesn't. Reality gem.
Reality gem. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4 hits into 2 saves. Still 2 damage. Oh, still 2 damage.
That was a big ask to survive.
That's so good. So he drops his core as well. Namor has, Thanos has loads of power to pick it up. So he's going to go, I'm sure, going to go do that. And Ron Alicious says, Rich is a chimp, not a wrestler. A chimp. Oh, that's so good.
Yeah.
Okay. Thanos gets to finish off with a space gem. He's moving himself closer to the fray, down by his own bill. And is that it? Yep, he's done. Okay. Crucial, but like you said, what's the spender cost on Groot?
5, though he doesn't have it.
Doesn't
at the
have it
moment.
yet. So, but he'd
He
have
needs
to
to get to Gar.
do a bit of damage.
He could. He could activate Star-Lord, hit and run out of Dracula's clapback range.
Yep.
Do 2 spenders into Dracula. Not bad. Not bad at all.
Nope. It could be good. How come you don't drink enough? Not enough. How come you don't drink aquavit on the show? You're being Swedish and everything.
On the show, because it's to be
strictly for dinner. Shot. It's for dinner.
And it's made to go well with meals.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, that's a fair point.
Ooh, this is the galaxy's greatest big dumb hero token on 3 characters.
Yeah.
Look at that.
Yeah, it's exciting. It's fun.
That's what you want to see.
Tell everybody about Galaxy Grace's benefits, because it's bonkers.
Yeah.
It's bonkers.
He can play it once per game, and affiliated guardians that are on their injured side for the rest of the game get 1 extra attack die and 1 extra defense die. That's a great.
It's a great card. Such a great card. Anyway, Star-Lord's doing hit and run into Dracula. Now, keep in mind, guys, Dracula has a fantastic clapback. He's got a reactive attack.
Yeah, but Star-Lord has hit and run, so he won't be clapped back.
Yeah, because he's out of range. You're saying that happens before the clapback. Oh, yeah. Okay.
Both of the effects are after the attack is resolved.
Cottle rolling great again. Son of a bitch. 3, 4, 5. 5. You know, that's what, did you know that's what Caesar in ancient Rome said? He said, I'd rather roll well than be good.
Yes, I know for a fact.
Yeah, he was a big MCP player back in the day.
Yeah.
He was like a OG core box kind of guy. Yeah, that's a great hit. Jesus. 4, 5, 6, 7.
And as Glenn rightfully points out in the chat, Dracula can, of course, play Warpath here to get within range of a clapback.
Well, looks like Dracula is within, just has 1 hit point left, and is getting shock and bleed as part of that spender attack from Star-Lord. Star-Lord gets to move.
He could heal himself with the attack, clapback attack. Clapback attack. Question is if he can remain within 4 of Thanos, though, to have a Death Decree.
Oh, yeah.
And still be within 2 of Star-Lord.
Yeah. Ooh, this is exciting. Let's see what he does. All right. There's Star-Lord moving. This is exciting.
Well, here comes Warpath.
What's Rich up to? Warpath, sure enough. Warpath allows you to move. Is it medium? You get to move your whole...
No.
Short, right? Yeah. Short. Okay, short. That's what I thought. Yeah, okay, Rich. Rich is excited, too. He can't get the tools down. All right, Rich, throw the 4 stick down. Oh, no, he's worried about being within 2. Yeah, that's probably fair.
Yeah, I'm not sure he can have the cake and eat it. Maybe with a... Yeah, he can do the spender, which is range 3, of course. And has all rerolls, so has a big chance of simply killing Star-Lord.
Oh, this would be so cool if he takes down Star-Lord. And knowing Dracula, it's very likely. Oh man, this would be so good. And does this spender give him the healing, or is it just his builder?
I don't think this attack gives him healing. No, the range 3 attack doesn't give him healing. It's the range 2 attack that does.
Okay, yeah, it looks like Rich wants the range 2 attack. Makes sense when he's on 1 hit point. Oh man,
that's 6 dice then. Yeah, that's not gonna work.
It's not gonna work, Rich. But take the win. Take the partial win. He's still thinking about the range 3, but you need the healing, bro. Cool story, bro. Nope, he's gonna go for it. He's going for the 3. Maybe he's gonna go for the 1 shot, and that way he'll stay alive. Okay. All right, folks. So he's using Warpath to get within range 3. Then he gets to use his reactive superpower, which allows him to attack back. And then he's going to use the spender attack, which is a longer range.
This is going to be Star-Lord does not have bleed on him, so he doesn't get to reroll any attack dice, though. But it's going to be 8 dice, 10 dice, actually, because Thanos buffs this with Death's Decree.
Yep.
And so, yeah, it's going to be brutal.
Okay, 5 hits. 5 hits with 2 crits.
The crits.
The crits are going to matter. Crits are going to matter.
2 blocks. He needs 2 more.
Oh, he's got 6.
Oh, they doesn't get it.
6 into 3.
3 blocks. 3 damage.
3 damage.
Actually, Star-Lord has another block because he's probably in cover there.
I don't know, but he's got the throw as well, so he's going to be thrown into the corner.
Yep, so no second attack for Star-Lord. So that, ladies and gentlemen, is what we call a bamboozle.
Nick Cork is saying that hit and run is not supposed to happen until all the attack activation action is finished. So he didn't have to use Warpath here. He could have just attacked back. It's a good question.
Is hit and run after the attack is resolved?
I don't know, man. Do you want me to look it up, or do you got it?
I got it. Hit and run. This character immediately makes an attack action followed by a move action.
Yeah, followed. So the problem now read Dracula's reactive ability. Read Dracula's reactive ability.
Indeed. Yeah, that one's after the attack is resolved. So that means after the attack is resolved is before the movement action is resolved. Yeah,
okay.
There's a ruling on it. Thank you, Nick.
Thanks, Nick. Good for... See, everybody's learning here. Everyone's learning. This might not be Mr. Beast, but you're actually getting good value out of this show.
A nice move there by Rich.
Yeah, I mean, Rich did the best he could in the circumstances. He just could have saved the Warpath card, but...
Now Groot is obviously... this is Rich measuring things.
So Dracula has... So why is Star-Lord done?
Because he was thrown away.
Yeah, but what about his second action?
He's out of range.
Yeah, but he could have moved forward or something.
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe he prefers to stay far away from stuff to be able to double move to a point next round.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Yeah.
If he gets closer to Dracula, he's just dead.
Yeah. Yeah, that's a good point. He wouldn't be able to move and attack, so just stay there.
See, a bit dangerous. I'm not sure if Dracula's within 3 of Groot here. Maybe he is.
Oh, you mean
if
currently?
Is, then...
Yeah.
Yeah,
good question.
If he is, then Dracula has a double tap with Death's Decree on one of them, so that's very, very dangerous. If he's only got 1 attack into Groot, I'd say it's a bit risky to attack him, because if he leaves him alive on 1, then Groot can do tons. Did you see if Dracula was within 3 of Groot?
Oh, I didn't. Sorry. Yeah, not sure.
It looks far.
Yeah,
looks far.
Looks a little far.
The 1 attack into Groot, I think, is dangerous. Because he would have to do 7 damage.
Yeah, I don't know what he's going to do. It's important. This is important activation of Rich. He's, this Dracula is going to be flipped after this, and he's holding an extract.
Mm-hmm.
Now he's looking at Star-Lord. Can he move and attack him? He can. Okay, Rich. People are remarkably helpful in the chat today. Very helpful. Thank you so much for joining us tonight. Hope you all are enjoying the show. good to be back on the air again on a regular basis. Rolling in all that YouTube money, all the ad dollars coming our way, filling our coffers.
Keep them coming, boys.
Keep it coming. You going into any tournaments soon?
At the moment, it's a bit of a lull. Lots of TTS events going on, though. The TTS League, as well as, there we have it. Groot is out. As well as the Contest of Champions team tournament, which I'm currently in together with Collar and Torbjörn.
Nice one. What about?
We are currently 1-0.
Which it was good. What is your TTS League record so far?
It's 3-2 to 1.
Well, this is round.
I sadly lost to the rascal known as Redcathal.
Oh, you're kidding!
First round.
Oh, yeah. I think you're 2-1. I think this is week 3.
Yeah, 2-1.
People are asking if I'm going to the Throwing Dice tournament, which is on February 9th, Sunday. Yes, I am, Nick. My birthday is the day before, and so
where is this?
Oh, it's a semi-local one. It's in Kent, which is kind of like the countryside outside of London. But I have a car now, so I'll be able to drive there. Hopefully, bring some friends along. So, yes, looking forward to that as a little birthday present to myself.
Okay. So,
Nick's got a pass. He's got a newborn, so he's been a little restricted in his ability to go around and do stuff, but he's got a pass. Nice one. What a lovely wife. Your wife points must be overflowing. Take tips from Nick. DM him for wife point tips.
What's going on here? Dracula moved and then not moved.
Yeah, I'm not sure.
Maybe he changed his mind.
A lot of hem and horn going on here. So, okay, Nick's advice was if you have a newborn and want to go to a tournament, send the wife off to a spa day. Yes, very good advice. That's a fantastic.
That is how you collect them wife points, Nick.
That's like double digits. That's double word score.
Yes, this guy knows what he's doing.
Oh, Glenn is saying he wanted to use his mist ability to heal, but then he would have dropped the extract. Glenn, if you drop the extract that way, could you then spend 1 power to just pick it back up again?
Yeah, but the opponent gets to place it before you move.
Oh.
So
okay.
But
theoretically you could?
Somewhere.
If it's within one of you? Okay. Yeah, but your opponent puts it. Sure. Got it. Okay, Rich. Rich is really thinking this through. Okay, we got a movement. Looks like he's moving within 2 of Beta Ray Bill. And so then his next action will be an attack into Bill, presumably.
Yeah, but he has shock.
Nope, he's going into Groot.
Yeah.
But Groot's going to get all this...
With the Death's Decree, that would put him to 7 dice if he elects to the healing attack.
Uh-huh. Okay, yeah, maybe that's what he wants.
Yep.
All right. It looks like he spent some power off his own Beta Ray Bill. And, patch up. He moved within 2 of his own Bill, and Bill then patched him up for 5. There we go. After all that messing about.
Okay.
And now what? Now the second action just move back and call it a day?
Groot away? No.
Yeah, that's probably what it is.
I just wanted to stay within 3 of Groot's to attack him next round, maybe.
Yeah. Nope, he's done it. So he's done. So yeah, he moved forward within 2 of Bill, got patched up, and then just moved back onto the point. That was it. And he's holding an extract as well. After all that. But not a bad move, I guess.
Thing is here that... at this point, I think I would actually move Rocket as far as possible towards the northern corner of the table.
Just to score points.
Yes, because what will happen this round is that Cuddles Bill will score 2 points.
Yep.
From where he is.
Yep.
Next round, that will put Cuddle to 13 points.
Okay.
Rich is unable to score more than 4 points, so that would put him at 11 points. So that means
Coddle's got the red mist.
Yeah, maybe Rich. Yeah, he's got the red mist. Because if he just moved Rockets towards, this is a lesson in MCP. If he just double moves Rockets towards the northern part of the table, that puts Thanos in a situation where he has to kill both Rocket and Namor to just not lose the game right there.
Yeah.
Because otherwise, Cuddle just moves the one who survives out of Rocket or Namor to the northern side of the table and gets his 3 points.
Yep. What's this?
And Rich is unable to score more than 4 points. Dracula could get over there and bow one character off a point, but then Star-Lord double moves to into Dracula's.
Why did Rich's bill get moved towards Rocket? Aggressive. Okay, and then he did tricks and traps. I don't think he did any damage, unfortunately, and now he's attacking him a second time. Oh God, Rocket not working. I wish Rocket would roll this poorly against me. Usually blows up the world.
Yeah. Like I said, the double move.
Yeah, I agree. Although that size 3 crate probably made it worse. He wouldn't have gotten terribly far.
He would have gotten right. Double move, one move around it, one move towards the northern side, easily.
All right. So that was a dud activation by Rocket.
Yeah.
And now it looks like Rich's bill is going to go into Rocket, try to take him out. It should be pretty easy. There you go. Big roll. 2 saves in Rocket. Bill flubbed. Only 2 hits.
Interesting. So, yep, he has to abort mission and move back to score points.
Abort mission. Love it.
The question is, who will Groot try to kill?
Groot's going now into Bill? Or is Bill throwing Groot?
Bill is spending to throw.
Why throw? No, it's
he moved.
It's Groot attacking Bill.
Yeah.
4 hits
yeah, into
1 save. Reduced means 2 damage should be going through, which is no problem.
Not enough for the spender.
Yeah, that's crucial. Good point. And he's rooting Beta Ray Bill with his superpower.
Yeah, that.
And second attack. Another bad hit. 2 hits into 2 saves.
Great block. Yep.
Nope.
No bueno.
Problem. No bueno. No bueno. I had Mexican food last Saturday with my lovely wife downtown, and it was delicious. I was so happy. I had margaritas. 2 margaritas. 2 margaritas. And they were great.
Amazing.
With guacamole. That is life.
Homemade.
It was the place we go to. There's not many Mexican restaurants in London, although there's more than when we first moved here. This place makes particularly good guac. Bill just threw some random size 1 piece for some reason. Probably, I know why. To reduce the amount of power he had so he didn't have to roll for the alien ship thingamadoodle.
Yeah.
And now has moved over. What?
Why not just shake Hex?
Yeah. Maybe. Oh, now he's moving him back for some reason.
Yeah. Shake Hex. Yeah, he just realized, I have to shake Hex. I shake Hex.
Did he shake it? Where is it? Coddle.
Yeah, he removed it.
He removed it. Okay, fine. Still, he still had one action. He could have gone to the other one.
13-11. But now, since he did double move rocket towards the northern part of the field, Namor has to survive the Rich's first activation.
Okay, alien ship roll on Thanos. And it comes out to 2 hits.
2 damage.
2 damage. 2 damage for Bill and Groot and Thanos. Although Thanos...
Yep.
Thanos can reduce it. Does his ability work off of crisis effects?
Thanos cannot reduce damage from crisis effects, only enemy effects.
Ah, okay, cool. So he's going to have to take 2 as well. So that dazes Rich's Bill.
Yep. He elected to not reduce, to instead wake up on full health.
Yep. 2 goes into Thanos, and Groot takes 2. Still alive. Who else is going to have to roll? Dracula. Dracula also rolls 2 hits. Oof. He's just going to take 2 himself. Nobody else is nearby. And as we saw before, Coddle very cleverly got rid of his power so he didn't have to roll. Nicely done, Coddle. All right, round 4, 13-11. Think we're going to call it here? Coddle's 3 points away.
Oh, this is not over. It could have been over, but it's not.
You're being a little critical today. Do I have time for a whiskey then, do you think?
I think this will be not necessarily going to be the last round, actually.
Yeah.
Necessarily.
So you're saying I have some insurance even?
I mean, if Namor dies, if Namor lives through the first activation, that's game, I'd say.
All right. So this is from my bag from Patrick Long from Ireland. Gave me these samplers. This is a Glendalough single grain Grand Cru single cask, 42% ABV. All right, let's see how we do. So much for dry January, hey?
No. Rich, we're looking at the store.
Do you have that in Sweden? Do they have this dry January thing?
Dry January?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Some people at work, blah, 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 dry January. I like to prohibit myself from doing fun stuff.
I mean, look, I don't drink to excess during Christmas time, which is what it's supposed to like atone you for. I just don't. I don't drink excessively ever. So, you know, I don't see the point of dry January. But that's me. That's me personally. But anyway, cheers.
Cheers.
That smells good. Oh, these tasters are so fun. All right. Rich is on it. Again, despite having... Well, he's got the priority, so he gets to go first. And it looks like Dracula's going to be doing stuff. Looks like he's trying to get to Namor with his wolf form.
Yeah. Thanos is the one who has enough healing power. Dracula getting one attack with shock into Namor is asking for a lot, I think. Thanos can at least get the double tap in, even though he does not have portal anymore.
Did I tell you I went to a whiskey tasting in the middle of the pandemic, like during the in between times between lockdowns, kind of a thing?
Risky.
Yeah, no. Connor, good old Connor from London, is in the chat, and he's saying this is a risky move for Dracula.
Yep.
So here we go.
Yep, I agree.
Rich is all gas, no brakes.
He has to kill him. He has to one-shot him, or this game.
All right, so he's throwing the leadership bleed on him ahead of time.
Yep.
And then what is he going to do? His spender now, because his spender means because he's bleeding, he gets to do rerolls, right?
Yep.
Okay. So big dice pool with rerolls into Namor with one reroll. Let's see. Oh, and winging it too. Ooh, this is gonna be dicey. Well, what are the dice gods?
I
Where
mean,
are the dice gods on this game? No,
Young
no.
Dice, did the Rich forget about the shock? No, he didn't, because he did the spender.
Okay, so he's re-rolling those hits,
Reroll all.
blanks
Yeah.
rather. Yeah. Luckily, he didn't roll any skulls. 2, 4, 6. 6 hits.
Not enough.
Into one
One
save.
short.
Oh, he left him on one. Classic MCP.
And that's and we still have the rerolls to go.
No, so he's one was happened and it didn't help. Now he's using the wing in it token. So we'll see. So he's got one save so far, which leaves him on 1 hit point. Yep, and doesn't roll any more saves. Leaves him on 1, despite all the rerolls. 5? Why 5?
5.
2, 4,
Then
6, 5. Oh, okay.
6 versus 1. Yeah.
Yeah, okay. 6 versus 1.
And
5.
then the throw, and the brace is still in there. So
yeah. So he's throwing him into the size 1 piece of terrain there.
Yeah.
Let's see.
So he will be alive on 1. So he needs to move once. And
no, Coddle's
shake.
bracing it. Coddle's bracing it.
Right. So Coddle now simply needs to move Namor to the top right secure, and he's home free.
Dracula heals off of that attack, so he's just done that. And he's done. And that's it. So now Namor runs up to the top, score a point. Bill's
I
gonna
assume
score 3.
so, but apparently Coddle is thinking here.
If you want to get into the mind of Coddle, do subscribe to the Across the Bifrost Patreon. You can hear his thoughts in our latest episode on Asgard, which he was.
He also has a podcast.
He does. That's right. Rapid Fire with Angus from London. So it's a London, Dublin podcast. Coddle was the best Asgard player for some time, according to Longshanks. So look at Collar. Collar decided to show up.
Collar, you are right that Thanos can turn off Namor's scoring, but then Star-Lord, who is in the bottom right corner, will simply double move to the bottom right secure instead.
That's right, Anders.
To equal the amount of points.
Get back in your box, Anders. Huggy Bears all over this. Damn kids. Yeah, Collar's insulted.
Kids. Collar's older than me.
Is he?
Yeah.
Damn, dude.
Yeah, shake, bleed, move to point. All good.
Okay, that's it for Namor.
Maybe Thanos can reach him with a one move. Maybe he should have not shook the bleed and moved to the
double
bar.
move. Yeah, right.
Yeah, because maybe Thanos can actually reach him with a move, space jam, and range 3. Yeah, that still opens up the bottom right point for Star-Lord, though, because I think this looks far. Teleporting Dracula, and if he does, he's not going to reach. If he uses the space jam on Dracula here, he's not going to be using it to reach Namor with an attack, so it evens out.
When are you going to get your brother to start playing this game, dude? That is a blemish on your otherwise stellar reputation.
I've tried so hard. But yeah, grown-up stuff.
He's not playing
some sort of a boss at his job.
Oh, okay. That's different. I thought he was playing something silly like 40K or something. Yeah, like that.
Computer games.
He's playing computer games. Well, this is a computer game.
Yeah,
sort of.
That's like playing. That's basically not like playing. It's like watching TV.
Yeah, the two of you could play together though. Still, it'd be nice.
Yeah, I don't have time for computer games, except TTS.
All right.
It's not video.
It's not. What's Mrs. Bear up to tonight? What does she do when you're busy playing these games?
Relaxing.
Yeah.
Doing some reading.
Yeah. Chilling. That's good. You checking to make sure she...
Maybe.
She's definitely making sure that you handle that washing machine is what's happening. Every few pages, she's checking over, looking over that washing machine. Okay, it's still running. He's okay. He's okay.
Color, he doesn't have mine, Jan.
Collar. Showing up late and looking dumb. Come on, dude. You don't show up late to the show and start spouting off crap. And now he's like, oh, it's over now.
We got this, man.
Collar's like, oh, I figured it out. Oh, no, it's over. I'm working on my next roster. I've tried Midnight Suns for a little while. Not ready to put him down, but I'm going to try some other stuff out. I think it's going to be some M'Baku Wakanda next.
Yes, welcome to the club.
Yeah. Oh, okay. I'm going to hit you up for some tips then. I'm going to put together some...
I ran M'Baku all weekender.
Collar says I should play Mystique Brotherhood. Oh, I'm not sure.
Yeah. What color means is you should play Mystique Brotherhood.
Yeah, what's that mean? What is the finger quotes?
It means minimal core with kaijus.
Oh, okay, yeah, sure, right. I mean, that's like playing. What was I thinking about the other day? Where it's just it's like Sentinels. Jamie, my co-host, was playing Sentinels, but had Thor 2 in the list. And guess who was doing all the work?
Yeah.
Yeah, so I'm looking at Wakanda and Dracula. Those are the two things I'm going to work up next. Ooh, a little bit of a slap fight going on in the chat between Connor and Collar. Loving it. Love to see that. Love to see these big wigs beating each other up. Groot looking like he's going to attack Dracula. I don't think it's suspender. I think it's a normal attack.
Yeah, because the suspender is range 2.
Yeah.
Maybe he's hoping to bait him into counterattacking and giving him power to have a spender into Thanos or
That's
Bill.
a very good point. 3 hits, including a crit, into no saves, actually.
No blocks.
Whoa. It's 4 hits.
He only needs... Oh, shit.
Ooh.
That kills him.
Wow. Dracula off the table. Whoa. Or is he green? I can't tell the colors.
Take him off. Yeah. And now stagger Thanos.
Oh, God. This has been Cottle's game. In terms of the dice, he certainly sacrificed well. Yeah, sure enough. There goes the spender into Thanos. Oh, poor Rich. Rich told all the people on his server to come watch this game, too. Well, that's how it goes. Both of these guys are undefeated, so one of them can lose one game and still be in the running for the cuts. Although they're doing cuts differently this year. They're doing like more seasons. I forgot how it works now. Maybe somebody in the chat can remind me. But I think they're doing 4 seasons instead of 3. And there's like an invitational at the end of the year or something.
Yeah.
Is that how it works?
So I heard.
Is that how it works? Okay. So more games for us to stream. No more cuts. Yep. Thanks, Adman.
Yeah, in fact, as a matter of fact, I did play Kingpin for my last 2 games, Nick, in the TTS League. He's fun. Feels like when you win, you really deserve to win.
Yeah. Nice.
And when you lose, you really deserve to lose.
All right. So what's happened here? There was a spender going into, I guess, Bill. Bill got the spender. And then gets thrown as part of the attack. And I think staggered. Yep, there it goes, the stagger. Now Bill gets to aggressive back. So it's interesting that he did it on Bill instead of Thanos.
Yeah, maybe.
Oh,
because
sacrifice.
Bill is the
Sacrifice.
only-
So
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
sacrifice. So it was into Thanos, and then Rich sacrificed it into Beta Ray Bill, which makes sense because now Bill can move right on back through Honor Bound.
Yeah, Nick is sad that there was no Kingpin played at LVO. Apparently, judging by the LVO meta, the Americans are way more into the kaiju
Yeah,
overall than us Europeans.
100%. Because Mutant Weekender results compared to LVO Invitational results are like night and day in terms of the types of affiliations that were used and the winning type of strategies. It was they're all hitting a camp, and we're about scoring.
Yeah.
Be an interesting WTC. Hopefully, we'll get a date soon. Nothing's been set just yet, unfortunately, but I believe the captains are supposed to be voting on different options on Thursday, tomorrow. So let's hope. Okay, it looks like Bill going into Groot. It looks like 3 hits with a crit. Crit rolls into... Oh, maybe he's rolled already. So he's not done a lot of damage. 3 hits into 2 saves. Not much. 1 damage. What, Crunstel, what are you saying? What do both what? Bill through terrain. Okay. Crunstel, what am I supposed to do both of? I'll do it all. Life's too short. Especially me. Look how old I am. I could kick the bucket tomorrow.
Of course, this is all of academic significance now.
You look academic the way your beard and holding your chin.
I am academic.
Grunstel's saying to hit hard and score points. Yeah, I think that's what I want to do with my Dracula list.
Hit hard and score points.
Yeah. Yeah. Painted up Dracula, and he looks pretty good if I do say so myself, so I'm looking forward to using him.
Yeah. I wonder if we're going to be able to see a hard-on enforcer this game.
Yeah, come on. It would be a real game. Guardians game without that.
Ooh, looking good. No, he shot Bill. He can only generate 2 power from that, and that's not going to net him enough to do a hard-on enforcer.
Well, he took Bill off the table.
Damn it.
Yep. Hey, Tatted Colossus was at LVO. Nice one, dude. Thanks for watching. Where are you located, buddy? Are you all the way in the West Coast? That'd be pretty impressive. But he ran Kingpin all weekend at various different events at the LVO, but didn't make it into the Invitational. Thanos has decided to move himself forward onto the point on the bottom left and attack Groot. Groot is holding an extract, so that makes sense on Rich's part, and he only has 2 hit points left. Ooh, but let's see. Did he do the attack yet? I'm not sure. I see dice were rolled, but I don't know if that's from the previous round or not. Utah. Tatted. Oh, wow. Nice one. Thanks for watching, buddy. Thanos into Groot again. Oh, there we go. 1, 3, 4, 5 hits into 2 saves. Takes down Groot and drops his extract, which Thanos cannot pick up because he already has one. Let's see. Rich is putting it just anywhere.
Yep.
And that's it, I think, for Thanos. We'll see if he moves Rocket around a little bit. And that just leaves Star-Lord and Beta Ray Bill on Coddle's side to go. Oh, is maybe another attack. Sorry. Second attack, actually. which didn't go very well. And I presume that's into Rocket. No, can't be. 5 points. Not sure. Anyway, Thanos is done without doing much more. Okay. Cuddle's moving Starload up into the point. And Beta Ray Bill is just going to call it a day up there, I think.
Yep.
All right. And that's a win for Cuddle. Cuddle's going to get...
That's a win for Cuddle. Ends up with 17 to 13.
Yeah. 17-13, correct. All right.
Actually, he didn't. It's 17-12 because Rocket survived.
Oh, right. Okay. Yep.
Yeah.
So that secures neutralized.
I think this became Carl's game to lose round 1, actually.
Okay.
Because Rich was sadly unable to start the killing soon enough, because when you're going 3 wide on a wide scenario, you have to start killing from the get-go. You have to start removing characters, you have to reduce the ability to score points, and that simply didn't happen. So Carl didn't actually have to kill a ton of Rich's characters. He just ran around and scored a bunch of points. He had one really key days, which was Thanos going down to Namor, which was some good rolls for sure. But at the time, I mean, let's not forget that Carl didn't even want to kill Thanos at that point. He wanted to leave him staggered.
Yeah.
But he accidentally killed him with the power core doing damage to the Mad Titan within range 2. So points. The wider team managed to score enough points before the taller team managed to get a hold of enough of them.
Yeah. And, let's not forget, Guardians is a killing-oriented team. So this is not unexpected, actually. Yeah. So it'd be good to ask Rich about his decision to go so tall on a fairly wide map. Okay, cool. Any other thoughts, or should we join them in their chat?
Let's join them in the chat.
All right, guys, if you have any questions for the players, please let me know, and we'll endeavor to ask them. Let me hang up on Huggy Bear and find my way over to their channel. Where are they? There they are. Hello. Oops, still connecting. Come on. Huh, no route, it says. What's that mean? Let me hang up and start again. Sad.
Yeah.
Oh, there we go.
Yeah.
Hello.
Hey, Norbert.
Hey, everybody. Just want to say we're on air. Thank you so much for letting us stream this wonderful game.
Our pleasure.
You are more than welcome.
Rich, I am so envious of you all the time. I'm trying to get a couple of more subscribes here and there. I scrape for the barrel for a couple of people, anybody. And then I look at your subscriber list, and man, oh man, you're just blowing the place up. Steady content and charismatic host. I can't compete with that sort of stuff, Rich.
Oh, I don't know about the charismatic part. And you definitely have more charisma than me. Even for somebody over the wrong side of the pond.
Well, yeah, and you have that northern charm to go with it on top of it all. Jeez.
Maybe. Yeah, maybe.
That's what it is. Are you settled in your new home?
All settled in. Yeah, all settled in. Little bits and bats that we need to finish off, but you can never do everything at the beginning, can you? So
no, yeah, you're talking about that bedroom swing that you're going to put in the roof. Is that what it? Yeah,
that's the one. Yeah, that's the one.
Yeah, it's always tricky to find the right spot for the hanging. That needs a lot of support. Okay, but glad to hear that. Congratulations again on the new home. Rich, I'm here with Huggy Bear. We got to talk because we understand that you favor these very tall Dracula lists, but with this spread scenario, it seems surprising, and I feel like the goal with being a tall list is to try to do attrition that didn't get turned on in this game very quickly. So tell us a little bit about your thought process about building your team with these crises in mind.
Yeah, so I think before we started, if I just open up Cahal's roster here,
Okay.
I was very cautious. He had a very, very strong 15 threat with Cosmic Ghost Rider, Star-Lord, and Thor.
Mm-hmm.
And I think I talked myself into the idea that that's what he would be picking, and then maybe with a rocket to make it 17.
Right.
So at that point, I was thinking, well, if he's got some big hitters like that, I need to be able to match him. So hence going Thanos, even at 17, which, yeah, I mean, we were just chatting there, was definitely a mistake. The other list I play at 17 is Dracula, Cosmic Ghost Rider, and then a scattering of random Guardians characters that come in there, so a Drax or a Nebula or something like that. But yeah, I just didn't have the board presence, and he has a lot of movement with Namor. So even though Namor's at one end of the board, he can still very quickly get over and impact. I think I know I made a mistake at the end, trying to one-shot Namor with Dracula was tough, even with the boost from Thanos and even with the re-rolls.
Oh, yeah. So Nick Cork fact-checked you on that one. He said, according to Jarvis's protocols, that was a 22% chance of one-shot.
Wow. It does not feel that bad. I would have guessed like higher than that.
Yeah, I'd have thought higher than that. Yeah, but yeah, and then obviously as soon as that doesn't happen, it's very, very tough. Knowing that he only needed 3 points made it very, very difficult. There was a turn as well where I did stuff with Thanos, and I measured, and I knew that if I did a medium move with a range 2 place when Thanos was staggered, that he couldn't catch me and steal off me.
Yeah.
I did the range 2 place and then got distracted and started doing other things. And yeah, it meant that I was very much in the firing line of Namor, obviously meaning then he could steal that, which was essentially a 2-point swing, I think in like round 3 or something like that. I think if I'd have stuck to my guns and made the move rather than attacking, I think I'd have been in a much better position just keeping that extract away from Namor as long as possible. But yeah, it was tough. Cahal's a great player. It's a really nice list that he's built.
Yeah.
And whilst I don't think I lost it at turn 0 in the selection, I definitely made some.
I think the way you handled it was quite good. I mean, your use of Thanos here was quite unusual, and I have a couple of points to make about that. One, it seems like, most people try to go tall to take advantage of having priority and also getting Thanos to go last. But you seem to be all gas, no brakes this game, and just using him straight away. Is that your usual play, or is this something that you kind of felt like you had to do considering the circumstances of the crises?
It's definitely not a usual play. Obviously, Thanos is just a great character for displacement. So, you go last with him and he can do, his strike that's got a throw on there. He can teleport and he can also push people away with his ranged attack. But yeah, I just felt like with where we were at in the game and the situation I was in, he was quite exposed a couple of times. And also I like getting power onto Thanos early as well. It also meant that I could move some of my own models around a little bit as well to get them into better positions.
Yeah, sure.
And the idea with this is being able to get as many attacks into Dracula as possible. and then him being able to retaliate, and obviously being able to retaliate with a boost of 2 dice from Thanos becomes pretty good. It becomes a 9 dice builder, becomes an 8 dice heal attack that he's got, or for his big spender it becomes 10 dice potential with full rerolls, but with a guaranteed throw at the end. So yeah, I was just sort of playing it as I saw it. But yeah, definitely made a mistake towards the end. I think double tapping Namor with Thanos was probably the right play. When I went up with Dracula instead.
Yeah.
But if Dracula does it, he's a hero, and all of a sudden it's advantage me. And I was already in a position where Cahal only needed essentially to score 1 extra point.
Yeah.
Because he had Bill, and Bill wasn't moving. So it meant I needed to somehow survive this round going into round 6.
Yeah.
I feel like if Namor's not on the board, and he's
sure.
got a bunch of Guardians that even with big dumb hero tokens, they probably go down. But yeah, it wasn't to be.
No, I understand. I mean, taking down Star-Lord at the end, you're very close to making that happen. You're terribly close to taking down Namor as well. I mean, they were all a bit of a long shot, Hail Marys, as they say in the States, but could have gone. I mean, the dice this game were pretty swingy in crucial moments, so why not in those particular moments? And it would have been a different game.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. Okay, cool. So Connor was asking about why you went going with Namor with Dracula at the end, but you've talked about that, so I think we've answered his question or his comment. Huggy Bear, what else do you got for the great RichMid?
Yeah, I'd like to shout out the very cool Warpath play.
Yeah,
from
cool.
Dracula. However, it was pointed out in the chat that there is actually a ruling that since Dracula's counterattack is after the attack is resolved, it takes place before the hit and run move. So, although very cool,
really?
it was unnecessary.
Yeah.
Yes, because immediate the wording on hit and run is that he immediately performs a attack action and then a move action, and after the attack is resolved is before move action, which is a new action.
So people are saying though it actually worked out for you
yeah.
in this case.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, I think I would have rather Star-Lord had been there because he would have been able to shoot 1 health Dracula to death. But we live, we learn, I guess.
Yeah, I think it actually worked out for you, Rich.
Still a great
I
Dracula with Warpath there. It's very, very threatening.
Yeah, I was very surprised when they released Dracula, and then almost immediately, maybe even slightly before, Warpath came back, and it wasn't restricted. Because I feel like I've played a lot of Dracula games now, taking him to a couple of events and things, and it's almost like a staple card with him. Just being able to get back into range to be able to do that counter attack. It's so good. But the dice were the other way as well, right? When Star-Lord attacked Dracula, he left him alive on 1 health. Yeah, maybe it would have changed what I did. I probably wouldn't have gone with the big spender at that point. I think if Star-Lord's still there, I make the heal attack, and that becomes a 7 dice healing attack, I think.
That's what we thought you were going to do, actually, because you were so damaged at that point.
Yeah, which I would have done. I also want to call out Cahal as well for being a good sportsman. We both did things in the game and went, oh, for God's sake, why did I do that? I had one with, I completely forgot that Dracula would drop his objective.
Yeah.
And Cahal was very good and went, just take it back. You may have seen Bill move down to the bottom point, and then Cahal was like, why did I not just take the hex off him?
Yeah, exactly.
And again, I was like, just take it off, mate. So, even though it's the TTS league, and there's nothing much on the line other than bragging points. He was still gracious enough and a good enough sport to allow that. So thank you, Cathal.
Yeah, no bother. And like you said, 1 for 1 worked out in the end.
Yeah, absolutely.
Cool. All right, so congratulations, Cottle, for winning. I understand that you also gave Huggy Bear a thrashing in this league so far.
Yeah, I did in fact play that list that Rich was so afraid that I would play, and it was a very brutal game. It's very dicey on both sides.
Oh, cool.
Yep.
Well, all right. And so this is the same roster that you were playing then?
Yeah, except I played that 15 threat team that Rich was talking about of
Right.
Star-Lord, PGR, and Thor.
Yeah, cool. That sounds
I
horrible.
played that game all wrong. You deserve that win.
Yeah, I think though if you remembered the got your back from CGR, I think it would be way tighter. I dazed King T'Challa on his turn, and then that set me up to victory.
Yeah. I realized too late that you had 2 scoring models on the board, so I didn't have to go for points at all.
So, Cottle, how did you decide to approach this game?
I decided to pick my secures because they're very similar, except he has intrusions and I have infinity. And I was like, I really don't want to play intrusions, despite I think I have deadly legacy virus and he has Montefi. So the crisis differences are minimal, but I really don't want my squishy guardians standing in the middle. So I picked my secures and got the one that allows them to hang back. So that worked out very well. I set up Namor straight away for the safe grab in the middle, and then after deployment, I got very lucky, and then I noticed that Groot could stand behind a size 3, and he had, just Bill to come back. Now Bill almost one-shot Groot, which would have been real bad, but it worked out. And yeah, once I saw that I got my spread secure, I was like, okay, I can't go tall. I have to go a little bit wide to work it out. And I looked at some teams at 4 wide and then 5 wide. And it's just, I always want, if I'm playing Guardians, I feel like Rocket and Groot are just an excellent combination because Groot is so tough and Rocket does so much stupid damage.
Mm-hmm.
But I always want to bring them, and they don't have another good 3 threat. I never want to bring Groot by himself. So it's really just Star-Lord, and I couldn't make the points work for 4 wide. So this is where we ended up.
Huggy Bear, what you think about the what you saw Cottle doing, especially in the early part of the game?
In the early part of the game, I think he played it very well. He cautiously, not giving up many opportunities for letting Rich get his pain train rolling early, which is basically what you need to do when going 3 wide. But I was curious at in the later part of the game, when Namor was in the middle of the table about to be attacked by Dracula the turn after. He needed to survive for you to go to the top of the table and score the last point to go to 16. Did you ever consider just double moving Rocket towards the north at that point? Because that would have forced Rich to kill both Namor and Rocket to achieve the same result.
So Rocket was 1 move away from this. So I don't think he gets.
But that was the turn before. So
the turn before double moving.
Yeah.
When I did
when Namor was dazed,
I just
double attacked Bill.
Yeah.
Double move, and then he has to kill both.
Yeah, I think Rocket is very trivial to remove most of the time, though. I felt like it was a better call for him to be able to contest this point this turn. Particularly because I knew I could always last activate Star-Lord and move down here.
Yeah, sure.
And not only can he last activate, he can move to be within 4 of Dracula and then hit and run and do the spender again. So I felt like that was a good chance to, one-shot Dracula, or not one-shot, but he was low-ish on health anyway. So I felt like that was not a safe point, but he was definitely a safe contest, unless he left Dracula there.
For sure. And it did work out for you.
Yes, it did. I got 20% lucky. No, wait, 22%.
22%.
78% lucky.
78%. Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
All right, cool. Any other questions or comments, Huggy Bear?
Just big thanks for a very interesting game. First game I ever see with the Thralls of Dracula. Very interesting. Thank you for that, Rich.
Yeah.
Looking forward to seeing more games with that affiliation. And Cuddle, good luck in the upcoming rounds.
Cool. Thank you very much, Rich. You were a great opponent, and good luck in the rest of the league.
Yeah, you too, Kyle. Thank you very much for the game, and Huggy, Norbert, thank you for having us on.
Absolutely.
Greatly appreciated.
No, it was a real pleasure. Thank you both. Thank you, everybody, for watching tonight. We really enjoyed interacting with you. If you're watching this on demand, I hope you enjoy it. But mostly, I hope you also tell your friends about the stream and how to play MCP so we can get this great game out to even more players. In the meantime, enjoy the rest of the league. We hope to stream again next week. And until then, have a great evening. Thank you so much, and good night.
Good night.